Sophia here from my great challenge. Yes, I have been busy. It's 2:20 in the afternoon. Scott, am I ever going to quilt today?
I hope so, because you really want to do it, and it seems to really upset you that you're doing so much that
I've had no time to quilt. I'm almost done with my vacation. We're halfway through and I haven't quilted yet.
more than halfway.
More than halfway through. I don't want to quilt. I'm still posting stuff. Almost done. What I'm doing right now is basically everything that I've been showing you since the beginning. I just condensed it into a montage. Instead of writing on the box, I'm writing on this. Some gold foil thing I got at Dollar Tree. So I have 4 items that are going to be posted at the same time that I'm posting this video. I told you yesterday the Pyrex wasn't going to last long. That bowl was gone in 20 minutes. And most of the stuff is gone. The only thing that's still around is the big, large Pyrex bowl set. But I'm pretty sure that's going to go soon. So that's going to get posted. And Scott went to get us lunch.
Yeah.
And what did you get?
Well, I got the roast beef.
He went. We didn't want to have the usual leftover. Plus, there's not a lot of leftovers, so he went to get us a roast beef sandwich. This is ginormous. This is a massive sandwich. That's ham and brie. Is that it? Coleslaw and sour cream and toasted onion. Joe chips. Okay. And diet tonic water for this girl's gin and tonic tonight. Okay, so we're gonna have lunch. Let me show you the sandwich. So you went to the deli and you had it made?
Yeah, I went to the deli.
Oh, I love wax paper. Do you guys like wax paper? Okay, so he had them make me a brie and ham. No, the sheep, that's not for you. And ham sandwich. Look at the size of this thing. I'm only having half of it, okay?
I didn't know that it was going to be that big.
It's humongous. It's giant.
Maybe I'll eat the other half. Unless you want it for tomorrow.
What's the matter? You're choking over there? The dog's choking. You okay? Must be all that grass you chewed today. Okay, and then coleslaw. So we're gonna have lunch, and then I will see you again down in the dungeon where I will finally get to quilt, unless some unforeseen event happens. Hey, listen, you're kicking the thing. He wants my sandwich. You can't see him. It's right here. Look at him. You're terrible. Stop.
It's a land shark.
Oh man. Okay, lighting is terrible in here. It's good for me, not so good for you. If I don't quilt now, no amount of quilting is going to happen today. Okay, because I have to edit this video. And it takes about an hour and a half between the editing, the posting, and all of this other stuff. So what am I going to do? I'm going to quilt. It's 3:30. I'm going to quilt for 2 hours, which is not a lot of time. So anyway, I've showed you in the first video, second video, I showed you what I was doing. This is the pattern here, and I have to use it because I haven't quilted in 2 months, and I don't remember how to make it. I just don't remember. Hold on. I need a pen. Because I made it all the way up to, oh, I got the cord. Okay, I made up to this. So I need to start here. So I have 2.5 rows left. Okay, so I'm gonna move the camera. I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. And I know that some of you are really excited because I'm quilting, and some of you are like, blah. Okay, well, there's a little bit of everything for everybody on this channel. Let me move the camera down a little bit so you don't have to see my face. We're gonna go zoom in. Okay, so as I mentioned, the hardest part about doing this particular quilt, and this is the Galaxy quilt by Deb Tucker. You need 2 tools to make, you need 2 tools to make this. And trust me, I've tried to do it without it, you can't. You need this one, and this is called the V-Block trimmer. Right here, you know what, let me go a little bit. There we go. So there's the V block trimmer. You see it's got a triangle here. All right, and that allows you to make, let me get one with better contrast. It allows you to make these guys here. So you have the perfect point right here, okay? It's not difficult to use, but I have to be honest, it uses a lot of fabric, but you have perfect points. And then the second one is this one, which you can use for many applications, not just this one. This is basically a trimmer to do the perfect squaring of squares. So you use that basically like this to square everything, and every single square for this quilt is 3.5 inches by 3.5 inches. So the hardest part about this quilt was to get all the fabric in the right direction. So you see all of the flags here are looking up, but then when I have this going sideways, the flags are also going up, and then I have it going downward. No, that's sideways the other way. So sideways the other way, the flags are going up, okay? And then the other one is underneath right here where the flags, this is going down and the flags are going up. So that's where you need directional, and then you need directional fabric for these as well. So every single one, the flags are going up, and that was pretty hard to put together. You have to think a lot, which is not my forte, but neither here nor there. And then I bought fabric that was from Hobby Lobby, believe it or not. This is all Joann's, by the way. It's all Joann fabric. And then I fussy cut this fabric that has the anchor, and to do that I used that square. Hold on. And to do that I used that square where basically I positioned the fabric where the anchor was right in the middle, and that allowed me to cut so that when you assemble it, 1/4 inch is taken off from the top here, right, once you sew it, and 1/4 inch is taken off here. So for the most part, all you get once you sew it together is just the anchor. You don't get to see the rest of the other anchors, right? So the fussy cutting was difficult too. Anyway, so I need the pattern because if I don't use it, I make a big mess. So I did all the way up to here. That's the, let me see, right here is where I left off. Let me make sure. Right. So this is where I need to go back. Okay, so I know I need, I'm going to do one square. I'm going to show you how I assemble it. And then once I get the hang of it again, I'm good. So that's 1, 2, 3. And then this one has the flag that goes down. So I got to look for it. The point down, where are you? No, this one goes, yes, no, hold on, yes, okay, so this goes here. You're basically doing a 9, oh, you can't see it. Okay, so I'm going to assemble my square, and I need to use the pattern for that because I haven't done it in a while. Once you've done it a couple of times, then you don't need the pattern, but I need to follow the pattern. Okay, and then I get this one here. No, I gotta look for the right one. Okay, yes, okay, here with the flags that go up. In the middle is this one. Then I need the one that goes this way with the flag that goes up. It's this one. And then at the bottom here we repeat with the checkerboard, so that's 1 and 2. This one is to be ironed again. Let me get another one. Let me take this one. Okay, here. And then this one is the one that looks, nope, it's this one. This does not look right. It's supposed to be this way. Here we go. Okay. All right, so here's one. So same thing, do the first row, do the second row, do the third row, then attach them together, and I have this block taken care of. So let me do that. I think I need to wind a bobbin. Let me check. That's it. Okay, all right, I'm ready. Seems a 1/4 of an inch. I feel so happy already. All right, so I got 3 rows. Let me iron this. The one in the middle, I press the seam towards the inside, and the ones on top and bottom, I press the seams on the outside. And then when I put it together, I press all the seams on the inside. Does that make sense? So the one in the middle basically gets like all enclosed on all 4. I got to heat up my iron. I like to do 1 square at a time. There's a lot of people who like to chain. Okay, I do that once in a while if it's an easy thing. But for this, because you know, remember, this is a quilt of valor for my father-in-law who's retired from the Navy. It's very important that I do a good job. So if I do the chain thing, I tend to, when it's repetitive, I tend to botch within, you know, a certain amount of time, because I'm no longer careful. I just, you know, zip through the whole thing. So if I do 1 square at a time or 1 block at a time, I'm much more careful. That's because I know how I am. Don't mind the dogs, obviously. Somebody's on the sidewalk. What is it? You're coming to save me? The back door is open, so they got the whole back to themselves right now. Okay. Let me press this, and then I'll show you what it looks like once it's put together, because then you just got to do the whole rows. So we have 1 square, and then I'll tackle the other square, which is a bigger star, and we're going back to making red stars, because the gold star is only for the center. It's time for a date with the Ripper. I made a mistake. Hold on. Where are you? There we go. The flags are looking down. They're supposed to look up. That's what happens when you don't quilt. Often you end up making rookie mistakes. Directional fabric is a problem. Okay, so this one is supposed to look, it's supposed to be this one. Wait. Oh, I ripped the wrong one. Oh, okay. I ripped the wrong one. It's okay. Did that ever happen to you? Where you go about you sim ripper and then you rip the wrong part? This is how you're at the table quilting for 3 hours and all you've done is 2 blocks. Okay, let's go back to this. This is supposed to be this way and this one is supposed to be this way. Alright, so that one was wrong. These are good. Alright, let's go back. Ugh. Okay. Now, 1, 2, and what did I just do? Oh no, you see I'm not paying attention. Okay, you know what it is? It's because I'm worried about the filming, okay, and really I shouldn't be doing that. These are both wrongs now. Before I had one wrong, now I have 2 wrongs, so I have to redo this whole thing. I'm going to put it to the side because it's the top for the next block. I got to redo a block for here. And hopefully this is correct. See, I was rushing, I was worried about camera angle and all that nonsense, and this is what happens. Good. Okay, got it. So now attach this one to this one, this one to this one, and block number 2 is done. Alright, so I have one like this, another one like this, and another red one, and one like this. I'm going to put them all together, make one row, and attach them to the bottom of the top I'm making right now. So won't take too long, and it's almost 5:30. I'm right on time. So I'm pretty sure this was a very short video. This is where I'm at so far with this quilt of valor. I've just completed this row right here with the 2 red stars. I have 2 more rows to go, and that's going to be a repeat of this. So there's going to be a red star right here. So this is going to be shaped like a diamond, basically around the yellow star. And then the rest are a variegated star that has red, white, and blue. So 2 more rows, and then I have to do the border, which is red. and pick a fabric for the back, and that will be it. So I'm checking, and maybe you got a better pair of eyes than I do, but you let me know if some of the flags are upside down, which I don't think they are. They're supposed to all be facing up, but you never know, because I make mistakes, a lot of them. Anyway, so I'm leaving you in horrendous lighting conditions. It was kind of an easy day for me. Listen, this whole putting stuff on Etsy is taking me forever. You go faster when it's two of us, but Jay's been busy, so that's all right. I have 4 items coming up. You just saw them in the video today. I am putting them up right after I post this video, so everybody gets a chance. Thank you everyone who've purchased stuff. The lady who got that Carson Tony shop picture, you're gonna be very happy, because I was that much close to getting it for myself and not selling it, but it's really, really nice. I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start cleaning some stuff. I have more laundry to do. Hopefully I'm gonna do some quilting. It's Friday tomorrow. I do have a tall tray, a metal tall tray that's an antique that I would like to restore. So we're gonna see how that goes, and if I do a good job, then I'll put it up for sale. If I do an okay job, maybe I still put it up for sale. If I do a terrible job, I'm keeping it. So let's find out what happens tomorrow. I have to do research on how to clean and restore a tall tray. I have no idea how to do it. I've never done it before, so that could be interesting and informative. So I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching, you guys. Bye!